Hi everyone, it's Nicole E. Um, Yesterday was a really very hard day for me because it was Valentine's Day. And when we first started talking and dating, I remember asking him, this was in April, will you be my Valentine in February? And I really meant that. Well, I spent Valentine's Day alone. I went to work and they had some food there, and they sort of like, actually they made some food for me because I'm a vegetarian, palpitarian vegetarian. And that was really nice of them because they didn't have to, because I never bring anything for them, really, hardly ever. But they wanted to do something nice for me. Um, it, and they asked me to wear something nice, and I was like, no. But I wound up wearing something nice anyways, even though I didn't really feel like it. Because they're such good people that I work with, and I have a fairly good job right now that I'm really enjoying. And it doesn't pay enough, but I enjoy it. So um, so I come home last night and I sit down at the computer and I'm like, this sucks. So I go to bed. I go to bed for about an hour, and then I wake up and make a make a nice cup of tea, and then I sit back down at the computer, and one of these bastards from Plenty of Fish sends me a message, are you dominant? I'm like, this is Valentine's Day, I'm not dominant, and did you even read my profile? Because it says on there, right there, that I don't have sex, okay? It does. It says that. It says don't ask me for friends with benefits because I'm not interested. And it says I have a broken heart or some crap like that, which is true. And that I just like to look at people, which is pretty much all I ever do. And I told him off, and then I got off there, and I sort of started thinking about things, and part of my thing is that I wish that my husband were normal. I wish that he were normal, but I don't think that's possible. You know, I keep getting told that I have a secret second life, and that's not true. I've always had the same life, and other people are welcome to join me in my life because I will like to join them in their life. But it's not my fault that someone doesn't want to go with me or be a part of my family or be a part of my life. And when you reject someone's life, doesn't mean that they have a second life or that they have a secret life. If you don't want to go with them, to be there for them and with them because you don't want to, it's not a second life. It never was a second life because that life was there before I met him. And I would dearly love to share that life with him because I have actually got a good family, and we are good people, and we like being together, and we like hanging out, and we like doing things together, like going out to the buffet, the Chinese buffet. We like to go fishing together, swimming together. We're a good family. You know, it never was a second life. And when you marry someone, that doesn't mean that you have to give up everything that you've ever had in your entire life. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that you can't speak to your family or have your kids around or be with them or spend any time with them at all. It means this is the life I had before you or he came into the picture. And I don't have to give it up because there's such a thing called a pecking order. When you put a new chicken in the pen, that's the chicken that gets picked on. Okay? Now, my family doesn't necessarily pick the living crap out of people, but what I'm trying to say is if you're a new person and you come into someone's life and you automatically start throwing crap at them, throwing crap at their family, and treating their family like they're piles of crap and they're not worth a shit, and then treating the person you're having a relationship that same way, that's not called love, it's called hatred. Okay? Know the difference. And one of the biggest memories that I'm ever going to have is the day that we got into a argument. When I say we, what I mean is he started an argument, and I'm on the couch, I'm crying, I'm bawling, I don't know what to do with him. He's frustrating me, and I start playing a song, and I look up from the phone because it's playing a video, and I say, you cannot love someone and hate them at the same time. And I just started to cry, and I cried for a long, long time. And then for some reason, I don't know what the reason was, he just decided to be nice to me. And this after a week of him throwing crap at me, sending bad text messages telling me I'm the worst. I'm a user, I'm a gold digger, and I'm the worst woman he's ever been with. Okay? Okay. I don't know. I don't know who he's all been with. Because obviously he, has had a longer life than I have. I don't know who all he's been with. But what I do know is that the very same thing that's happened to me has happened to other women in his life. Probably pretty important women to him. And I know that because I've started to piece the puzzle together and realize that this is not a one-time thing. But it really hurts me. It all hurts me deep in my heart. Because the truth is that I very much love this man. But what I do not love is being gaslighted and made to feel insane and told that I'm the worst and asked to get out of the house and blamed for leaving. I do not like that. I do not like it, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I didn't ask for that. The man that I married was a very nice man. He was very sweet to me. He looked at me in the face and said, I just want you to love me. Please, please love me. And when he said that, my heart just melted and I wanted to love him. And I took a deep breath because it was really hard for me to hear him say that to me. And I took a little time and I decided that I was going to love him. And I fell in love with him. But in order to have love, you have to have empathy. You can't just obsess over someone and call that love. It feels like love. It feels a lot like love. But obsession is not love. When you love someone, you protect them and you hold them to your heart closely and you feel them against your skin and you can feel their heart beating, and that is everything. And it has absolutely nothing to do with you're a prostitute, you're a whore, you're a drug addict. You look like shit. So I spend a Valentine's Day alone, not getting laid. And all the whole day I was thinking I need to call him and I need to talk to him. And I just, every time I want to pick up that phone, I say, you're a whore. You're a prostitute. You're a drug addict. You should fall through a glass case. You look like shit today. And all those other things. And then if those don't work, I say to myself, your kids are stupid. Because I've heard those also. And I still don't have any sort of apology or anything. And I just feel very saddened in my heart. Like it's like black or something. Black. Closed. Very sad day. Will you be my Valentine in February and April? Peace out.